What in the... He seemed to have stumbled across a dead body. Da-na-na-na. She must be in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? It's Oliver! Mr. Mano, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. How could something like this have happened? Indeed, and why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? Better investigate this crime scene quickly before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. Is it possible one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? In my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound.
Sure, calm for somebody who just found a body.
This is just a Tuesday for me. It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Starting with his.
Whoa!
They're suspicious! Oh, I have to... I only can examine stuff on him, okay. This unusually shaped pendant.
Looks like a Rapidash. What is it? Is it something valuable?
It just looks like a horse. To me, it looks like a Rapidash.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
She seems to have regained some of her composure.
It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it, and it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of a platinum necklace. Nice. It is worth something after all.
This is made of platinum necklace?
Ugh. This is...
This is made out of a necklace.
Hold on. This is made of platinum necklace. Nice. It's something worth after all. Oh, look. There's something. Ah! Oh, look! There's something written on the back. Colin Deveray. It's a name.
Colin Deveray? This man's name is... I forget.
Oliver...
He's dead now.
Something.
Well, corpses have no use of names. I didn't want to click that. No. Back. Wrong button. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done of the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds, one in the abdomen, one in the shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? Oh no, that was here.
Does that mean he was shot twice?
No, I don't think so. I think the abdominal one is an entry wound, and the one in his shoulder is the exit wound.
I knew you could figure it out.
Comes with experience, and I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where the bullet went clean through. I should make a note of this oddity. Favorite Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, so we got the necklace, we got that. Is that all? I guess that's all. I don't see examine anywhere else. I don't think we have any evidence to weigh against it. Oh wait, there's multiple pages. Very little blood. Okay, cool. What are our logic? Do we have any logic we can do? No, we have one thing. Is that it? Oh, no, there's some sort of suspicious nook or cranny somewhere. Did the wound, we did the necklace. This one? No, this is... Do you see a nook or cranny I'm missing?
The blood on his shoulder? Did you check that?
No, that just counts the same as blood on his abdomen. 2 gunshot wounds. Unless there's evidence, but I don't know what evidence we would have at this point.
Is something about the wheel of the car?
No, there's no exam in there.
Oh, the hand. The hand. He's holding on to something in the other hand.
Yeah, there's no exam in that.
Okay,
there's nothing unusual about this area. That's the problem.
Did you check his mouth?
No, nothing. Nothing on the head.
Huh. Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, it looks like he might be pointing at something, but that doesn't check out.
Deduce the pendant.
Deduce is my favorite Fire Emblem character.
Well, what does that connect to?
A name?
I guess this. Eureka!
Eureka!
There's something not right about the name of the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. The name on the pendant is Colin Deveray.
I wonder what's up with that. It's definitely not an anagram.
Is it? I was trying to work it out in my head. Is it an anagram?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.
Yeah, just do a quick substitution check. Alright. At least I think so. Lance.
I think this is you. I don't think it'd do question marks if it was the guy right there, so... If it was the dad, so... So this is you.
Lance, where are you, sweetie?
Excuse me, but you are?
Do I have to make an onomatopoeia for my heart skipping a beat?
Is that what that was?
Oh, this is bad. He's really good looking. Ah, stop it, Lohan. You can't let yourself fall for a playboy like him you're in love with. Sounds like someone doesn't know the meaning of the phrase inner monologue, huh?
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but might you be a friend of Lance?
Yes, I'm Lance's girlfriend. My name is Lauren Pops.
His girlfriend?
She has a ring pop. Did ring pop sponsor this game?
I don't think so. I think this is before ring pops.
It's a non-proprietary candied ring lollipop. That's why her name is Pops, right? Because it's a lollipops. It's a lollipop. Oh, it's not like that. We're more like friends, and we're not lovers or anything.
Also, I hate that. Lauren Pops, lollipop.
Lauren Pops, lollipop. We haven't gotten that far yet. But I guess that's how people are going to see it. So I should just accept it. I even got this ring as a present from Lance. Swoon. You know what she reminds me of? A cartoon character.
You can't just say that out loud.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
May I inquire as to why you are here?
I haven't been able to get in contact with Lance lately. And I began to get really worried. Sob. I looked everywhere for him, and I've heard about the kidnapping, so I came here.
Oh, I get it. You don't want to date a kid.
That's the truth. I wanted for him to have been kidnapped, but no, he has gotten kidnapped. Wow, you're really strong for having made it through all this yourself. Is it true? Has Lance really been kidnapped?
I love that she just randomly licks it like in conversations.
Yeah, she's just like la, la,
it's
la.
so awkward. Like during like serious traumatic conversations too.
She's very funny.
No one is supposed to know, but yes, it's true.
Oh, Lance! I can't believe you've been spirited away. It's my second favorite anime, but what I'm saying is I wonder how you right now. Looks like she's gone back to the Fur Maiden love routine.
Okay, and she's gone. You don't even see her walk away. She's just not here now.
It's just in the whispers of the wind, you just hear "Officer," and then you look up, and she's just like floating over.
All you see is a lollipop.
Yeah. So, Miss Chargeworth, where do we go from here?
Well, we found a body, so you should look into the murder. My men brought me up to speed over the radio. And I have to say, you really should have called. I heard you found something very intriguing. I have nothing to hide, Agent Lang. It's exactly what you see before you. I'll take it from here. Yeah, that guy's really dead. Hey, you waiting for an invitation? Hurry up and detain the suspect now. Suspect? Who? Officer Meekins, is that? They're coming to us. Oh no, it's at least the second time he's been accused of murder. What? Sir! I had nothing to do with it, sir! Agent Lang, don't you think you're being a bit rash? Do you even have a good reason to suspect Officer Meekins? I'll leave that kind of stuff to your prosecutors. It's your job, after all. This also kind of sounds like Advance Wars like music.
It kind of does. I mean, I haven't played an Advance Wars game all the way through, but from the little I've played, yeah, it does.
Like I said earlier, the crime...
Oh yeah, this part especially. Right?
Yeah.
It's like the bad guys, but like it's like the cool bad guy that you're like...
Yeah, it's every day I'm just like, dang it, I wish this played on my turn. Well, like I said earlier, the crime scene isn't as forgiving as our precious courtroom. That's your answer? I know you like your logic and reasoning. That sort of impractical fluff is not needed out here in the field. All you have to do is arrest suspicious person after suspicious person. That's how you eliminate crime from the streets. That's also precisely how you unnecessarily arrest innocent people by mistake. Innocent people. Nonsense. There's no such thing as an innocent person. We've all got a blemish or two in our hearts. That's tyranny. I won't allow such a thing to go on unchecked before my eyes. Heh. Too bad you don't call the shots around here. As long as someone upholds the laws of this land, I cannot allow you to take this man in. That you would arrest a man on false charges without even conducting an investigation. Have you no honor as a member of law enforcement? You! How dare you speak disrespectfully to our Shifu? Hold it. Ha 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 ha. You amuse me, Mr. Prosecutor. Lang Zi says every pack has its own rules. You can play by their rules and come out on top. That is a true victory. Alright, I'll give you your beloved laws a fair shake. I'll show you just how much investigating I've done. Through my line of logic. Shilong Lang's logic. Seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say we shot in a single glance, but even you figure that much out, right? With their current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right? Solid logic. Only a cop can get a gun, so a cop must have done this.
Solid logic.
That is a reasoning?
Foolproof.
Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment.
What's this philosophy of detainment?
Ha! You don't know? In that case, pay attention, girlie. In my country, the criminals have a saying. Beware of the wolf.
Where's he from? China?
Why the wolf? Fazhang, they said. The Republic of Fazhang.
Oh, which is like fake China, right?
I think it's fake China, yeah. Yeah, because that's where we did the transfer in that plane case. I didn't think to give him a Chinese accent, though. He doesn't even seem like his dialogue's written that way.
Yeah. I'm not asking.
Not that I want to try to do a Chinese accent.
I was gonna say, yeah, please do not.
Or even fictional Chinese adjacent. I was like, no, he's... this is like cool China, so...
Oh no, I don't know if that's better.
Because in my language, Lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Zi. I love that he's quoting his ancestor for stuff.
Listen, you got to.
You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he's that famous. Lang Zi worked it out as he worked to lock... Lang Zi developed it. He worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago. It's just like me being, like, randomly, like, being like, as my ancestor Julius Caesar once said. To this day, the Zhengfa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies.
But thousands of years ago, that makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world? You want to put it to a test? Okay, so the body's being cut off in time. So what can you tell me about the body? A lot. Even without an autopsy, I have my ways. They teach you the basics of forensics along with the detention of philosophy. Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct? Say a shot, probably. Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion. Heh! Don't pat yourself on the back yet. What's that supposed to mean? Lang Zi says, search where the water is deepest. You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer. Is that right? And what would you know about the killer? Handling on. It would appear you've studied a little of our laws. Studied? Who needs to study what every child on a street corner already knows? It's that Sheena. Here you go. Finally get a voice for her.
The federal.
No.
Just kidding. No, just kidding. Just kidding. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act.
That's it. The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. Here, it's not easy to get a gun these days. Interesting. That woman is the one in charge of keeping track of the information. Member of law enforcement, Officer Meekins! If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you? As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here. Oh? Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired. How did you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time? That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It'd take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation. Power of sheer numbers. We've yet to check Officer Meekins' weapon, correct? Thanks for reminding me. Hey you! Show me your gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale all of a sudden?
Show me your gun!
Gun. What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already. Sir! I lost my gun, sir! How could you be so irresponsible? In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. We're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim. Do you think Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim? Do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun. Hold it! You need to tell me that the murder occurred here in this garage. Well, the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found. I'd say it was pretty obvious this is the crime scene. Lang Z says a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime.
Ha! Finally a quote even I've heard before.
Furthermore, Lang Z says, successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to a crime scene. Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. So this is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shilong Lang. What sort of investigator are you? Okay. What do we got?
I've seen a lot of bodies. I'm going to cut it off in my time. Like I said, that he was shot in a single glance. But even you figure that out. With your current gun laws, it's easy. You can get your hands on a gun. Not unless you're a member of law enforcement. Alright, Mr. Meekins. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim at the garage and killed him there with a gun. Sure. Like, he didn't have his gun. He doesn't know where it is.
I mean, I think you could argue that he had it then.
Ambushed in the garage and killed him there with the gun. There's no, in the picture of the body, there's no blood underneath the body.
That's not solid. Objection. Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible. What do you mean? You've seen the crime scene for yourself. While you're looking, did you not think to yourself that was a little too clean? Aya! So you did notice there was too little blood. You still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? This isn't the crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, I suggest you leave this case to local police to set the record straight. Grrr. Ha 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 ha. Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place? Weird? How so? Hey you! Your squad and I are supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't dare give me some lame excuse like I found myself taking a walk. Sir, I really did take a walk, sir. You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligation so lightly? Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something? Mr. Edward, please, sir! Save me the way you did earlier, please, sir! Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir! Not you too!
Ma!
It's true, sir. I wasn't assigned this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams to the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role, selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. What is this Blue Badger Mobile? It's a moving store on wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir.
So, the Blue Badger Mobile is just a roaming souvenir shop?
Is it a bike? Weird. Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. Seems rather worked up, even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Can you try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer? Sir! Roger, sir!
Ooh,
Can't spell rebuttal without but.
Hold it!
Right then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir. You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain. Okay then.
What? I love when you do that, because then I have an internal voice of what you think that they sound like, and it's almost always not at all what I think they sound like.
I mean, I didn't even think about it. That was about kind of just a generic girl voice I did.
Generic girl voice. Okay. Then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
That's because. It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
Likely story. I think Meekins is imposter.
Hold it!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Well, what do you expect when you're dressed like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so... Well, the kidnapper was selling dreams with Blue Badger.
Hold it!
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? Sir! Blue Badger Mobile is where dreams are collected.
What?
Sweetness like you never known except in your dreams, ma'am, like innocence drops. That sounds like a Kingdom Hearts
Heart
material.
That's just like a game.
And bitterness
Like
found.
Kingdom Hearts. Innocent drops.
I don't know, that's too short for the title.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like remnant ideals. You know, rebirth.
You need a ridiculous number that's just nonsensical too in there.
Yeah, 1475 divided by 62
To the X power.
to the X power. Oh, did you? Sorry, this is a random theory, but I don't get to talk to you very often in person. But have you seen this theory that Sora is the master of masters?
Probably at some point. I've seen so many theories on who the Master of Masters is. So.
That kind of tracks, like no spoilers, but based on what we know about who Xehanort was, or Ansem.
I mean, half the characters are Sora, though, so...
Yeah.
The Master of Masters either is Sora or Xehanort, statistically. Bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am, like guilty jawbreakers. Selling those as I push the Blue Badger Mobile along is my sworn duty, ma'am.
Hold it!
You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers. No, sir, of course not, sir! I would never do something like that, sir. You're absolutely right.
Wow. You're good at forcing people to confess? You're good at this... Wow. You're good at this, forcing people to confess things, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I'm better at selling kids a few small dreams than looking for a big crook, sir.
Yeah, you little man.
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Yes, sir! Turn in myself here in this area, sir.
Hold it!
How did you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. One of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks before I knew it.
Why were you letting a kid drop kick you?
Well, everyone.
Ah, the good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid.
We all did.
We all.
It's
always...
the two things you do as a kid: drop kicks and getting kidnapped.
I guess so.
Sometimes at the same time.
No. I mean, if all else fails, definitely you should definitely drop kick your kidnapper.
Listen, Home Alone would.
Oh, the character's name was Home Alone.
Yeah, first name Home, last name Alone.
Yeah. I can almost believe it. Malone is definitely a name.
Yeah, yeah, first name Ho, last name Alone.
Home Alone. Yeah. That's a very bad rapper name, but I like it.
Hey, that could be an Ace Attorney name.
Home Alone, yeah. I mean, like a M-rated.
I mean, half of the Ace Attorney games at this point are M-rated, so.
Yeah. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation. Sir! That's right, sir! That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. Seems like you simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. However, there's one flaw in Officer Meekin's story. I have a feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. Okay, what's the flaw? What's the flaw?
It's true, I wasn't assigned to this area, sir. I was told to check every square inch of the main gate area, sir. Also went looking for the kidnappers or selling dreams in the Blue Badger Mobile, sir. But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir. Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir. Go back. Go back.
Let me hit that.
Go back. No, wait, here.
Here?
No, the other one. The next one. Is it because the Blue Badger Mobile was in the garage? Like you can see the Blue Badger Mobile.
Is it?
And, yeah, that's the car there. I don't think that was it. Like that's like a weird specific. Like I don't think that they would go that deep.
I mean, my only doubt there would be that it's just kind of in the background, not mentioned anywhere in this.
Yeah. Let me see what else we got. Is that it? Just this one page? We don't have... Ooh, Blue Badger Mobile. Let me see. Parked in the area garage. Yeah, right.
So this?
Yeah, I would say so.
Objection!
Haha. Look at me, being right.
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir? I'm lying, sir? Yes,
There's
you
only
are.
one vehicle.
If you're really out there selling dreams of the Blue Badger Mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? I am! Actually, I just had lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized it, the Blue Badger Mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen? And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. That's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Not so fast.
Likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that? And what exactly is so convenient about a story? A car getting stolen is completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used alright. Remove the dead body. What? You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins. And then you used the Blue Badger Mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me. But it wasn't me, sir! The killer, sir! It wasn't me, sir! Agent Lang, wait. What do you want now? We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. We can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth. I told you! Truth, schmooth, I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. We'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste. You boorish buffoon. I think you need to leave. What? I need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way. You would interfere with another one of my investigations. Hey, now let's not forget who actually holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Woo! I'll be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't,
He called me pretty and fancy.
I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice. I mean, if you do, can Edgeworth prosecute himself?
Very funny.